I'm a wolf, raised to be the alpha, trained to follow. Alas, the beast can't be tamed that easily. This wild territory is the perfect den for my kind. A free world where I can roam and explore with no end. But I came here on the hunt, hidden among sheep, focused on their superficial dreams, moving up the food chain step by step before I dominate them all. One target always clearly in my sights. To secure the future with technology others developed but were too fearful to deploy. By tooth and claw, I took this island, and by tooth and claw, I will rule it. The wolf knows when a predator nears. Can a ghost take on the lone wolf? Maybe. Tracking, analyzing, stalking, patiently, tirelessly. But there is no place for the weak and the wounded here. We are wolves. Stand by.
Okay.
Standing by.
In position.
3, 2, 1.
These wolves are perfect predators. They have the knowledge of their hunting ground, but we have the element of surprise. They have the technology, but we have the skills to even the odds. They have an army, but we fight with our brothers and sisters. They are hungry, but we are enraged. We are ghosts. And ghosts never die.
Sight.
When Ghost Recon Breakpoint launches on October 4th, it'll bring a whole new kind of Ghost War with it on day one.
Enemies down.
Ghost War is a PvP mode that pits 2 teams of 4 ghosts against each other in tactical skirmishes, and this time you'll find some big new twists designed to keep you on your toes. You'll dive into Ghost War matches as your customized ghost from the campaign, with the same abilities, gear, and class options. Any character progress, loot, or other rewards you earn in PvP will carry over to the campaign, and vice versa. At launch, Ghost War will offer 6 maps with changeable weather patterns and time of day. The maps are places you can visit in the open world, but they've all been handcrafted specifically with PvP in mind, with diverse terrain and features designed to suit every class. These maps start out big, but quickly get smaller. Over the course of each match, the map's perimeter shrinks, pushing players into a gradually tightening combat circle with fewer places to hide.
Target down.
Even with campaign loot and abilities at your disposal, nobody gets to be OP in PvP. Ghost War keeps its action purely skill-based, meaning anyone entering PvP can be dropped by a few well-placed shots from any weapon. Weapon and item stats are tweaked while in PvP to ensure fairness, and your use of certain tools, like healing items and drones, is restricted to what you can find in caches scattered around the map. And you'll want to find those caches because when a drone takes flight, it's a big deal. The opposing team will quickly be notified that an enemy drone is in the air, giving its operator a brief window to tag opponents, or fire on them if you found an armed drone, before said opponents blow it out of the sky. For a more reliable but far riskier look at where your enemies are hiding, you can find and hack a surveillance system somewhere on the map. Just be aware that the other team is probably making a push for it as well, so by heading toward it, you might be setting yourself up for an ambush. Considering that a successful hack reveals the locations of the entire enemy team, though, can you really risk them finding it first? Then again, there are plenty of other ways to zero in on opponents. The locations of downed players are briefly visible to both teams, meaning you can ambush enemies coming to revive a fallen comrade. Downed players can also stay in the action as spectators until they're revived, or after they're dead, and swing the camera around their teammates to ping any enemies or points of interest with an on-screen marker. The action starts when Ghost Recon Breakpoint arrives on October 4th for PS4, Xbox One, and PC, including Uplay Plus, and for Stadia when it launches. For much more on Ghost Recon Breakpoint, be sure to subscribe to this channel and visit us at news.ubisoft.com.
All enemy forces have been eliminated.
1, go.
Ghost Recon Breakpoint is putting the ghosts up against their biggest challenge yet, the wolves. If you want to prevail against these ghosts gone rogue and their leader, Cole D. Walker, here are 6 new things you need to know about Breakpoint. Number 1. Prone Camo. Sometimes not being seen is the best way to go. With the new Prone Camo feature, you can hide from passing enemies by lying on the ground and smearing mud all over yourself. You're probably going to get some in your mouth, which is gross, but at least Prone Camo will stop you from getting spotted from the sky by number 2, Angry Drones. Predator drones fly overhead, scanning for your presence, and if you don't use shelter or Prone Camo to hide from them, you're gonna get flared. The flare's not the bad part. The bad part is the wolves and the attack drones that come to investigate aggressively. Shotguns are helpful for swatting those squirrely drones, but the wolves, well, let's just say good luck. You'll also contend with incubus drones, the size of a sporty hatchback. And behemoth tanks, the size of a behemoth tank. These autonomous enemies are fast, maneuverable, and pack powerful weapons to exorcise the ghosts from the archipelago of Aroa if you're not careful. Fortunately, you've got number 3, new items, like EMP grenades, which are highly effective against drones, shutting them down temporarily so you can hit them with, a rocket launcher. This one lives in your item wheel, along with other grenades, healing items, the new cutting torch, and a few class-specific goodies. The Panther class has a special spray to help conceal them from drones. The Assault packs gas grenades to damage enemies in the area. And the Sharpshooter uses a sensor grenade to help tag enemy positions. These 3 classes, along with the Field Medic class, which will be available at launch, also have number 4, class abilities. Each class builds up a meter by taking out enemies in a specific way, like with explosives or from a long distance. When it's full, they can activate their ability for an edge in combat. The assault can push more aggressively, with regenerating health and reduced weapon sway. The sharpshooter gains powerful ammunition for easily taking down heavily armored enemies and vehicles. And the Panther pops a disorienting smoke cloud to disrupt enemies and drones so that they can maneuver and strike. You can switch your class anytime at the Bivouac, a tidy little camp spot where you can activate temporary buffs, set the time of day for your next mission, and plan how to deal with number 5, enemy variety. More types of enemies means more threats to deal with, like rockets, and more tactics to employ, like shooting the rocket guys in their rocket packs so they explode. Heavy minigunners, recon soldiers, snipers, assault rushers, and more will make scouting your foes with binoculars or drones worth your while. And of course, at the top of the food chain are wolves. These soldiers are tough to tangle with, and if you don't treat them with respect and plan your engagements, you might suffer number 6, injuries. Sustaining an injury in Ghost Recon Breakpoint is no joke. You'll want to keep bandages on hand to patch yourself up, but you might not have enough time to wrap that bleeder in the heat of battle. So try not to get shot, and also be careful when sliding down slopes or driving your car. After all, they say most accidents happen within 1 mile of a remote archipelago under the control of a hostile enemy force. Ghost Recon Breakpoint is coming to Xbox One, PS4, and PC on October 4th. Sign up for the Delta Company on the official website to connect with the community and the developers. And subscribe to this YouTube channel and visit us at news.ubisoft.com for more.
Pre-order now for guaranteed beta access. Available October 4th. Pre-order now for guaranteed beta access.